Hey everybody, welcome back to part 2 of Fieldwork 2019. Getting my hay crop planted in the ground, prepping the field, picking the rocks, planting the seed, all that good stuff. So, hope you guys enjoyed part 1 from last Wednesday's action. Like I said, it's still early in the morning, my time. If you didn't catch that one, go check it out. But this is going to be like part 2/day 2. This is from last Thursday, the follow-up. Of course, I had to start that day out, like most others, by going to work, and I was grumpy. Okay, next day in the morning. This is the piece right here that I didn't quite get done last night. Went till I couldn't see anymore. I was closing in on it too. I was starting to do laps all the way around, keeping her in third gear, not pulling the hills in second, just trying to make it happen, but ran out of time. But the nice part is everything's completely done all the way down to there, over to the edge, everything else. So that's what's going on. Of course, I need to go back to work now. Once again, selling the prime hours of my day to somebody else. It sucks. I just want to be in my field, but you know, the more I think about it, you take time. It's the one commodity that no amount of money can buy you more of. And what is a job? You're selling that commodity to someone else for an amount of money. I don't know. I better quit thinking about it and just go to work. All right, work day's done. Now the real day starts. So I just dropped the disc right here last night. I'm going to start out by greasing everything again, giving everything a few more shots. I hate it when people don't grease things and then they wear out. I mean, grease is cheap, metal is expensive, you know. These gangs turned a lot of revolutions last night. They don't have a lot more to go, but I want to make sure they're good. Now, of course, check the old H over. Oil and coolant all good. Tires are all still around, but she does need a bit more go juice. It's probably a good thing I stopped when I did last night, because I can see the bottom of the tank right now. Last thing I want to do is make a fuel run when it's dark 30 out here. Just finishing turning the gas on. Now this thing's been sitting here all day, hasn't ran since last night. Let's see how she starts. If she's in prime form, I won't even need the choke. Ignition on. We're gonna leave that choke alone. Let's just see what happens. Yep. That old filly likes to run. All right, now let's finish disking a field. And next up, I'm about to go into a rock picking rant, tirade. I don't know, it's close to a tirade as I forget anyway. But there was a lot of comments left under the one of my prior videos where I did a walk around in my rock pile about how I need to get a rock picker and I need to get a machine to do that. And well, all that stuff was put there by hand back in the day on this field, and everything I've contributed to those have been put there by hand, minus when I've had the tractor with the loader in the field out here and hauled anything in the loader and then dumped that. But mostly I just pick them by hand and throw them in my old rock sled. You're about to see the whole process. It's really exciting, you know. But yeah, a lot of that was done out here back in the day. That big rock pile you saw in my my first attempt at Fieldwork 2019 video, that's just one of 4 of those about that size that I have out here. That's just the one, kind of the centrally located one. There's 3 others around the perimeter that are just about the same size. I can't imagine how those old boys picked all those rocks back in the day, but that was back when men were men and iron was iron, I guess. Well, the disking is done, so I think I'm going to spend the rest of the evening picking some rocks. A lot of comments about how my big rock pile got over there from the last video when I did the little walk around to that. Well, basically, guys, I'm just going to pick rocks. I got my rock sled here. That's an old 250-ish gallon fuel tank that I cut apart and kind of bolted together, put a heavy piece of angle on the front, some ring terminals with a chain to tow it around. This is actually what I scooted all of those old cars and trucks and everything off of this property with back in 07. I just put the drive wheels right on that, chained it to the tractor, chained the vehicle to the tractor, tugged them all the way across my ice road to that other field. Ever since, I've been using it as a rock sled. So, and there was a whole lot of talk in the last video about you need to get a rock picker, rent a rock picker. Oh my God, how are you going to pick those rocks? You need a rock picker. You got to have some kind of mechanized means. You need a picker. Guys, I have 2 hands, and a saying I was taught a long time ago that really holds true to this day, 4 words, pretty much sums up life: work won't hurt you. It's true. Why burn fuel when we can burn calories, right? So I got the buckets here. I almost forgot those. Got off on my little rant there. The reason I got buckets is so when I go midway down on the field, I can carry more rocks back. If we had a real thick rocky patch, I'd drive the tractor and the sled right in there. But to keep field compaction down, A, and B, I'm just picking the big ones because we kind of have weather moving in. It sounds like this weekend it's going to be rainy, so I'm just going to get, you know, the big pickers off the surface, like this one right here. This is how you do it, guys. You pick it. That's how it works. Anyway, I'm just picking the big ones off the surface. Anything that the grain drill can go over the top of is going to stay. I need to get that seed in the ground. So we just fill the bucket, walk around until we get it full, fill up that sled. There's a nice one. Oh yeah, good harvest this year. Excellent. Boy, look at the color in that one. Nice. And we dump them out. Now, after you dump your rocks, take your bucket and don't start picking up these nice, easy to get at ones that are so close to the sled. Walk out to the midpoint first with an empty bucket because it's light, and then fill it as you work your way back. That'll save you a lot of heavy steps. Man, I can't believe it. I'm on 9 steps. 10. I haven't found any rocks. 11. 12. Oh, lucky number 13. Right there. Found one. Now we're getting back into it. Good size one. I saw one other one I want. This guy right here. Piece of sandstone. Oh, this guy tried to get on the lawn. That's how you know you've been out here picking rocks too long. Start talking about them like they're people. Great exercise. Plus, it puts dust on your boots like a man. All right, after you get the sled full, time to dump it. So instead of just going and throwing them in that pile, we're gonna head down there. I need some fill on each side of the access road to that little field down there. So if I gotta move them anyway, might as well use them. Well, work till dark again. There's the moon. But probably can't see. One final rock sled full. Go dump this way down there. Call it a night. And that pretty much concludes Thursday's action. That was day 2 of between my real job and then my dream job out here, working pretty much from sun up to sundown. It gets to kind of be a long day after putting in a full work shift at work and then going out here until you can't see anymore. But if I was going to try and get this done, I had to use every spare hour that I had. So, and I was quickly coming to the realization that I was not going to be able to do all of the planting just in Friday evening if I ended up having to work on Friday. So I finally had to break down, take Friday off of work, try and get that done. But anyway, this concludes day 2 of the fun out here, getting the field prepped and trying to get ready. That was Thursday, and we'll pick up again tomorrow with the, well, more rock picking and then the eventual fertilizing and planting that happened on Friday. So again, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you back for Friday's action. Okay, I got the sled empty. I got rocks on either side of the road. So let's go get rid of this sled, move on to the next step. Now this old grain drill is a case. And I heard one time the case stands for can't afford something else. That's probably true because I bought this grain drill at an auction for like $80 because I could afford it.